Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome to actually our first YouTube episode of Deep Rock Galactic. I've put up a number of VODs, but this is going to be the first like straight YouTube episode. We're going to do a single run, and I'm hosting. I forget where we're going, but pretty deep. I don't think that actually means anything. This is supposed to be a relatively easy one, and I'm playing Scout, and it's reasonably well upgraded already. I have not played in a while.
Scanners indicate particularly rich veins of morkite and gold further down.
How do I... Yeah, there we go. Loot bug over here. I don't know if we really need that. That shot everywhere, as is expected. Just got another person joining. Originally it was just me and one other dude, but now we got a couple. I think we got 3, counting me. Anyway, this initial area is not going to have anything of consequence, really. Which I could stuff. Alright, been a while since I played though, like I said. Last time I streamed was the last time I played it, so... Alright. What? This is a dead end? I am incredibly confused. Okay. I've never seen this before. This is a very strange little hole. But yeah, mostly been playing... God, this is a super weird cave. This is way smaller than I ever see them. Mostly been playing actually kind of nothing lately. Wow, that's... incredibly bizarre. This is nothing, right? Exit here. I like this path a little bit better. Go to the next room. Kind of like Breath of the Wild, I guess? Has been what I've been putting most of my time into. Like, leisure time. Oh, there it is. But I got a barbecue, finally, so I've been real happy about that. Ow. Holy shit. That thing does damage, like a lot of damage. Yeah. I'm not using Scout the way that I should be. There we go. Get Molly over here. Yeah, I got a, I'm recording this on Saturday. I got a barbecue for my parents. Cooked that up, grilled some chicken. It was alright. I wanted bone-in, skin-on chicken breast, and they didn't have any, so I had to settle for no bone, boneless, skinless, which isn't, it's like I prefer that if I'm like baking it or cooking it in a skillet. But if we're talking about barbecue, you gotta go bone in, skin on. It's just better. I don't know. I don't really know why. It just tastes way better. Dude, I was gonna get that. I'm just full. Yeah, whatever. What? Dude, that looked so weird. I guess that's what the green stuff is about. Where is the hole? Down here? No. Alright, well, I might as well get this. I think we have to go back the other way to go down. If we want to proceed. Shouldn't have called it. I think someone else did, though. Yeah. Ah, it's going. Okay, I'm gonna go join this guy. It says down this way, if we go further down. Everyone else is gonna have a tough time getting out because of that one, like, drop off. But, I should be able to make it out, no problem. Thanks to this handy infinite ammo grappling gun, which is OP in my opinion compared to all the other classes, but it's just like my opinion, man. This is deep as hell. Hey buddy, how you doing down here? Okay, some nitro. You're not getting attacked, like, at all. It's being very, very kind and allowing me back into the game here. Alright, there's an exit. Yeah, this is good. This is actually, I think, where we want to be. Not really using all that much ammo either. Alright, we got anything else around here? Not really. Yeah, we're clear. Alright, so down into the next room. It's been weird lately. I haven't really been able to put as much time as I would normally like into... Okay, they do still give off poison. I don't like that. But yeah, I haven't been able to put as much time into games that I like anymore. I've been going from game to game super fast. Like, this is a game that I would totally want to put more time into. And I keep thinking, like, oh, should I stream it again? But then I've got like 30 other things, like... I really need to get Staxel going with Karen. I want to play that with her. That's like a perfect game for us. And that actually got me thinking, like, playing Breath of the Wild. Like, why can't we get one of those on PC? Like, what has Breath of the Wild done that was difficult? Has it done anything that was hard, really, from a design standpoint? Because I kind of don't think that it did. I think it was actually, like, a pretty basic game, wasn't it? Like, sure, there was good design, but it was still... Okay, you're being stupid. Very stupid. Kind of dealing with this alone, I feel. This is bad. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's not overly surprising, to be honest. I am pretty screwed here, but I guess that gives me some time to talk about the point that I was trying to make. I don't think they're going to get me. Or if they do, it's going to be a while. A long while. So, I was thinking about it. I mean, like, what did Breath of the Wild really do? Just be expansive? It wasn't even necessarily that, like, well populated and expansive. And that kind of got me thinking, I would kind of, like, now I'm thinking, well, maybe I don't think that Far Cry 5 is really going to scratch that itch totally, but... Oh, this is better. Yeah, he's coming. They're coming for us, but there's still stuff to kill. I don't think Far Cry 5 is going to scratch the itch that I have for, like, another Breath of the Wild that's sort of like... Because the thing with Breath of the Wild is I don't really feel like combat's the point of it. Even though it literally is, like, all the... There is plenty of fighting, but it feels more like a puzzle game almost in some ways. And I'd kind of like to, get something like that on PC where you have that kind of open world game, but it's not like a shooter, you know? And don't get me wrong, I like the shooters, and that's why I'm thinking, you know, maybe Far Cry 5 is actually going to be a really good pickup for me. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm watching one guy play at Mathis Games. He's put up 2 episodes so far. I think it'll be 3 by the time this goes live. I kinda like it. I don't know, like, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm just worried that the gameplay's gonna be repetitive, but I like PvE shooters a lot. So, if it's not super bullet spongy, I think that's kind of something that I'm gonna enjoy. So, like, if it's not Division levels of bullet sponge, I'm very much interested. Yeah, they're not gonna get to me. Not easily, anyway. They're coming, though. They're making an effort. There we go. See, use the tether. That's the way to do it. That's the only way you're getting down here, believe me. Because I just basically fell. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I backed up and fell, so that was a little stupid, but I was trying to fend off a horde on my own, so, in my defense. There's a reason I died. His health. Give me that little last bit, there we go. But yeah, like, I sort of feel like the point of Breath of the Wild is not really combat. Like, a lot of the time that you spend in that game is totally outside of combat. And I think that's kind of the strength of the game. Because, I mean, what were the main complaints people had? The only complaints I have about the game are, to be honest, yes, I understand disliking weapon degradation. I absolutely understand it. But... Okay, I can't break. But I think that Breath of the Wild did it well, in that it's really actually not that... They throw weapons at you. Like, it's really not hard to find a new one. I get it when you're kind of just going around harvesting and stuff. But like the Goron area, they give you like a billion hammers to mine with. Like if you're in an area with a lot of mining, I tend to notice that they're gonna give you at least one hammer just kind of lying around. Pretty consistently. Oh, that's what's hitting me. Thought that was the crystal. I was like, alright, I'll back up. You're gonna be a dick about this, fine. Kinda want Molly over here. Come on down. Break one of those crystals for me if you don't mind. Yeah, I like the non-combat portions of Breath of the Wild, but I understand why some might feel like that's... Particularly around that time, the weapon degradation becomes an issue. Because if you're not killing things to refresh your weapons, then it's a little rough. or it can feel a little rough. I don't really feel like it's really a problem, to be honest with you, but I get it. I understand why someone would feel that way. I just think it's easy enough to refresh your weapons that it's not so bad. Oh god. That's just health, yeah. We haven't finished? Are we short Morkite? Like, oh, we can make it up here. This looks good. A lot of gold here. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of makes me wish, like, I would pay 100%, I would pay $60 for literally just give me Breath of the Wild, but like make an entire new continent, like make a second continent. And just make it literally all the same. You don't even have to add anything new. It'd be great if you added like, improve the UI. The UI is not too fantastic. And then like just add, I don't know, it doesn't really need much more variety of much of anything, but add like add some more quests or something. That's really it. There we go. Okay, so they do die if you shoot them. It seemed to take quite a bit of ammo though. That's not a lot of stuff. Oh, that's a terrible. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hang out here because there's one dude here that I know, so that's better than zero. Just don't want that to be there when I have to back up. Yeah, just give us another continent. I'd be thrilled. But I really can't wait for them to make another game. Because it's genuinely like the ideal relaxing experience. And I wish, you know, there's other games like that that kind of scratch a similar itch to me that I don't understand why there aren't more of. Rune Factory 4 is an incredible game to the point where I kind of wonder, it made me wonder what I'm missing with the other Rune Factories. Like, there's got to be other ones. So what about Factory 1 through 3? What about those? Are those good? I would like to try them. 4 was amazing. So if you just gave me, and apparently the next one's coming on the Switch, which is going to be really good. But that seems like a kind of game that would be not that hard to make and incredible. Like, it doesn't seem like it's that hard of a game to make. It's basically like, if you don't know what it is, it's sort of like Harvest Moon, but a little bit more gamey. Harvest Moon always felt like halfway to simulation, without actually being simulation. Like, it was a little bit too demanding. I prefer a little bit more of like an arcade. Like, imagine the difference between like a Arma for an FPS versus Overwatch. You know, obviously you can understand that for first-person shooters there's a spectrum of realism versus arcadiness. I totally would go for the arcadey side of the spectrum for a Harvest Moon styled game. I think that could be incredible. And I think Rune Factory is one of the few that got pretty... I shot you, what are you doing? Pretty damn close to that, and it was quite good. And it didn't even have multi... Like, let me put it this way. I always am looking to find games that I can play with Karen. Always. And Rune Factory 4 does not have multiplayer, and we played that game together a ton. Even though there's no co-op. We still, like, we're playing together. And both enjoying it. Even though it's not, we're not actually playing together, we were still doing it. And it was a hell of a lot of fun. Someone said scout. Oh, fuck off. You guys don't need my light.
Morkite quota met. That was some first-class mining team. Escape button on the mule is activated.
Alright, we're good.
Secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your account on mission completion.
They want light. Fine, assholes. I don't know where the exit was. I'm assuming this. Oh god. What happened there?
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
Alright. Time to go. I need to make it first. I mean, I don't need to make it first, but I want to. We never harvested those?
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
The mule has been called back to the
Oh, I thought the mule was already going. Okay.
T-minus 5 minutes.
That explains that. Now I understand. Oh hell yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna beat these jokers. I will be first to the drop pod. Now, it's probably a little bit stupid to do this because enemies are spawning right now, and technically I may be avoiding helping my allies escape, but also it doesn't matter that much. And as long as you keep moving, it's pretty hard to not make it. Unless you get lost. If you get lost, you're fucked. there's no way around that. So it should be fun. Yeah. General idea is I don't totally understand why there aren't more games that kind of fall into the same categories as like a point. That one was left for me though. I think I'm the only one who didn't pick that up. I don't understand why there aren't more games. Wow, it's way far behind. I don't understand why there aren't more games that kind of go with that sort of a thing, by which I mean kind of a Harvest Moon Rune Factory thing. I know there's Stardew Valley. There's Stardew Valley on well, everything now, but it's, I don't know, that's not really quite it. Rune Factory is a little bit more combat focused, like there's combat and a bunch of other stuff, so it's a little bit different of a kind of game, I guess. It's not really quite Rune Factory, it's not really quite Stardew Valley. Oh, hello. That's fine. Didn't expect that. But yeah, I don't think we've ever really had a game like that on PC, and I think it'd be pretty fantastic, to be honest. And I think you could make a game like that without, honestly, all that much effort. I mean, maybe I'm just being stupid, but I'm thinking of like how much, like, really, maybe this is a really naive thing to say, but like, how much effort did it really take to make Breath of the Wild? And the landscape doesn't have to be very vivid, like, yeah, they did have some stuff, and there were really good moments, but it was mostly just using good colors, not so much like, oh, that's such a beautiful looking tree, you know? It was more color-based than anything else. And I know it's massive, so that's a factor. I understand that something that big, you have to, you know, craft each bit kind of by hand, and that's not an easy thing to do, and I understand that. But also, like, it's not that high detail. A lot of the terrain in Breath of the Wild is relatively simple. Or maybe not, I don't know. I would guess most of the effort from a design standpoint would go into puzzles. I don't know, I'm talking out my ass. I'm just thinking, like, what would it take to get, like, non-Zelda game like that on PC? I don't know, but I want to see it. I really want to see it because I think that'd be an amazing game. Anyway, successfully completed our run, with me basically ignoring that we were in a run, but anyway, it was good stuff. That is going to do it for the first episode of Deep Rock Galactic. I think this is... I kind of like this game as like a nice, relaxing, mostly thing with intermittent bits of, like, action. So I don't know, we'll see how long the series goes, see how much people like it. I know there's, the VODs have already been up, but that's, you know, it's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed my rambling. Kind of enjoying thinking about different games and design, it's fun stuff. If you did enjoy it, you can get a lot of similar stuff over at twitch.tv/electronicmoose. I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST, so feel free to come by and check it out. If not, thanks for watching here on YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Take care.